day one of Run to the Rockies, our charity ride for Ultimate Sacrifice Association. And just like last year, here we are outside of El Paso. Big thunderstorm. This is just about where we got into it last year. Same time, same place. I think we were about 40 miles closer last year, but anyway, raining like heck, so I guess the tradition continues.
Hey guys, Steven here with Adventure Tejas. I want to show you guys kind of how we set up our bikes for this trip. So follow me. So on my bike, on this side, this whole bag is basically dedicated for food. I've got water, I've got extra fuel for the bike back here. On top of my bike, I've got, this is where I'm carrying my sleeping bag and my clothes, my tent poles, things like that. My camp chair. This is rain gear. This side I've got a lot of camping tools like my pots, and I've got more water, oil. Then I've got my tank bag to have some water here while we're on the road, and a few other items that I just need quick access to. Freedom Power Sports is an official sponsor of the ride. Another sponsor, Motoscreens.com. They provided us with some really cool stickers. The really cool thing about this is you can actually see through the on the other side. So when you're looking through on this side, you can actually see what's in front of you. It doesn't block. I'll be using a Sena 10C on the head cam. I'm going to be using a Garmin Verb to get some additional extra shots.
My setup is really about the same as Steven's. Not a lot to say, other than I balance my weight a little differently than Steven. I think I brought more food than Steven does. You can tell Steven's a skinny guy, but because I've got food in both of my saddlebags. I'm at 60-liter dry bag, and all the clothes are in there, as well as my sleeping bag and my pad. The tank bag, just like Steven, it's good for concealed carry. It's also good for your any of your cameras or electronics or anything you keep in there. Keep handy camera batteries. I have 4 different cameras, so try to run camera batteries.
Also, check out our really cool hats. All right, really awesome hats. Okay, we got shirts on our website. Go to our website and buy a freaking hat. Okay, buy a hat, buy a shirt. Put your money where your mouth is. It is August 19th. It is time to go to El Paso. So follow me.
Adventure Tejas was on the road again. Starting at our home base in Kerrville, Texas, we headed west on our second annual Run to the Rockies charity ride. While day one is the least challenging in terms of technical riding skill, it seems endless as we traverse the 488 miles of interstate highway to El Paso, Texas, where the real adventure begins. From Kerrville, it takes us about an hour heading northwest on I-10 to get through the Texas Hill Country and into the more arid, open terrain of West Texas. Many hours and miles later, we eventually get to the rocky and mountainous desert area west of Fort Stockton on out to El Paso. When we stopped for a lunch break in Fort Stockton, we were on schedule and everything was going according to plan. On last year's Run to the Rockies, we ran into torrential rains just east of El Paso that continued late into the evening, flooding the streets and nearly leaving us stranded at the restaurant where we had dinner. This year, we were hoping to avoid all that. Steven was jamming out to some music on his Sena, enjoying the wide open spaces as we continued westward. Before long, we could see the clouds building over the mountains to the southwest. With their dark gray appearance, we knew it was rain. This trip was beginning to feel familiar in many ways, like deja vu, but not necessarily in a good way.
Let's do it.
Time to get wet. Maybe we'll just skirt the edge of it.
Maybe.
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 Never know.
You never know. Well, actually, while we didn't know for sure, we both had a pretty good idea of how skirting the edge of the storm was going to work out. It wasn't. After just a few minutes, it was obvious we were heading straight into it. As we drove along, we had a little debate about the pros and cons of stopping to get the rain gear on. You see, on last year's charity ride, we traveled through the rain off and on for the first several days, and it seemed every time we would stop to gear up, the storms would move off in one direction or another, and then very shortly after, we would be stopping to take all that off again. Mickey Morgan of Motoscreens, one of this year's sponsors, was with us last year with his son Lane, and they would make fun of me going through this routine of putting on the bright yellow icon rain gear, calling it the Big Bird Dance. I think Stephen wanted to avoid that this time around, and so we settled for stopping at a gas station for a little shelter.
Supposed to be going that way? Did you get a chance to look at the weather? Where are you out of? Yuma, Arizona. Wow. Heading home.
I included this clip so that everyone could see a couple of BMW GS adventure riders talked to and helped in a small way a Harley rider. If that doesn't demonstrate an effort at world peace, I don't know what does. After a short but heavy rain, we said goodbye to our new friend from the dark side and decided to try and put some more miles behind us. This time with me wearing the Big Bird suit. After getting back on the highway, it was obvious we were heading into another round of thunderstorms. Although looking at the video, it appears if we were quick enough, we could shoot the gap up ahead and stay dry doing it. Well, that only happens in Hollywood and fairy tales. On the guided tours of the Texas Hill Country that we offer through Adventure Tejas, we've never been rained on. However, it seems any time that we plan a trip for entertainment, recreation, or charity, it always rains. We have even taken to calling it the rain blessing from the moto gods, and it seems to happen nearly every time. We've just decided to look at it as though it's a sign of good things to come.
Day one is in the books. What can I say about today? You know, the biggest thing was there was actually a lot of really, really good memories, you know, that kept coming to mind as we were making our journey to El Paso on I-10. A lot of really great memories I was, you know, reminded about all the way here. So it wasn't so bad. We made it to the hotel. As you can see Wes there in the background. He's relaxing, snacking. We went back to the restaurant that we went to last year, and it was really good. Doesn't disappoint. You know, tonight's kind of one of the, like, you know, the last night before it's like grit time, I guess. It's like we're kind of enjoying the night in the hotel. We enjoyed a nice, you know, cooked meal. You know, because from here on out, basically until about Trinidad, where we probably will treat ourselves to a nice breakfast or something. You know, it's 4 days. 4 days out where it'd just be camp food. You know, heating it up in boiled water or something crazy like that. So it's good, you know. Day number 1 is behind us. I'm really excited about day number 2. Seeing, you know, get to visit Ruidoso again. It's beautiful. What a beautiful place. Anyways, cheers. I'm gonna go to bed. Try to get a good night's rest. Hopefully we can get a good, nice early start in the morning. And we'll definitely keep doing this, okay? Cheers. Bye.